No more PGWP in non-critical college fields. Canada's new immigration rules explained. Welcome back to Canada Chronicles. Are you an international student dreaming of building your future in Canada? Imagine dedicating years to your studies, only to find out that the rules have changed, potentially altering your plans to work and settle here. As of November 2024, Canada's immigration system has introduced sweeping changes to the post-graduation work permit program. These new regulations link work permit eligibility to specific fields of study, leaving thousands of students wondering what's next. In today's video, we'll break down everything you need to know about these new rules, what's changing, who's affected, and how to navigate these challenges. Stick around until the end, where we'll explore the broader implications for Canadian immigration, from addressing labor shortages to maintaining Canada's reputation as a top destination for international students. These insights could change how you plan your studies and your future. If you're ready to uncover how these changes could impact your career and residency plans, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update from Canada Chronicles. Let's get started. What is the PGWP and why does it matter? For years, the post-graduation work permit has been one of the most popular pathways for international students to gain valuable Canadian work experience after completing their studies. This work experience is not just a stepping stone to financial stability, it's a critical requirement for immigration programs like Express Entry and Provincial Nominee programs. These programs have helped thousands of students transition from temporary residents to permanent residents and, eventually, Canadian citizens. The PGWP allows eligible graduates to work in Canada for up to 3 years. During this time, graduates can build Canadian work experience, increase their comprehensive ranking system score for immigration programs, and secure employer sponsorship through regional nomination programs. Until now, eligibility for a PGWP was based primarily on completing a program at a designated learning institution, regardless of the field of study. But that is no longer the case. What are the new rules? The new post-graduation work permit regulations, effective November 1, 2024, have fundamentally changed how eligibility is determined. The Canadian government is now aligning PGWP eligibility with the country's labor market needs. Here are the key updates. 1. Eligibility limited to critical fields. International graduates from college programs will only qualify for a PGWP if their field of study addresses Canada's labor shortages. Eligible fields include agriculture and agri-food, healthcare, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Skilled trades, transportation. Graduates from fields like business administration, liberal arts, or hospitality will no longer qualify unless exceptions are granted for specific programs. 2. University graduates remain exempt. University graduates with a bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree continue to qualify for a PGWP, regardless of their field of study. This makes university programs a safer choice for students seeking post-graduation work opportunities. 3. Grandfather clause for current students. If you hold a valid study permit issued before November 1, 2024, or are already enrolled, these changes will not affect you. You will still qualify under the previous rules. 4. List of eligible programs released. The government has identified 966 academic programs eligible for the PGWP. These programs align with industries experiencing chronic labor shortages, such as healthcare, engineering, and skilled trades. Why were these changes made? The Canadian government introduced these changes to better align immigration pathways with economic priorities. Here's why. Addressing labor shortages. Canada is experiencing significant gaps in critical industries. Healthcare faces a growing demand for nurses, doctors, and allied health professionals. The construction sector urgently needs skilled tradespeople to address housing shortages. STEM fields are essential to driving innovation and maintaining Canada's competitive edge. The changes aim to attract graduates who can immediately contribute to these industries. Managing population growth. With over 800,000 international students currently in Canada, infrastructure in major cities is under strain. Housing shortages, overcrowded public transit systems, and long healthcare wait times have raised concerns. Limiting PGWP eligibility to high-demand fields allows Canada to manage population growth more effectively. Boosting economic productivity. By prioritizing graduates in critical fields, the government hopes to foster greater economic productivity and address immediate labor market needs. These policy goals highlight why these changes were introduced, but how will they impact students? Let's break it down. Who is affected? Current students and graduates. If you already hold a valid study permit or are enrolled in a program before November 1, 2024, you are not affected. The grandfather clause ensures you remain eligible for a PGWP, even if your program is in a non-critical field. Future students. Students applying for study permits after November 1, 2024, must choose eligible programs in critical fields to qualify for a PGWP. This change disproportionately affects college students in non-designated fields. College versus university graduates. College graduates are most affected, as many programs in business, arts, and hospitality are now excluded. University graduates, on the other hand, retain their eligibility regardless of their field of study. To understand the full scope of these changes, let's take a closer look at the numbers. The numbers. How many will be disqualified? Out of the 105,000 PGWPs issued annually, approximately 64% go to college-level graduates. A significant proportion of these permits have been issued to students in non-critical fields, such as business and liberal arts. Under the new rules, an estimated 67,000 college graduates annually could lose their eligibility for a PGWP. Criticism of the new rules. These changes have sparked widespread debate. Disproportionate impact on colleges. Public colleges rely heavily on international students for revenue. Limiting PGWP eligibility may lead to declining enrollment in non-critical programs, threatening the financial stability of these institutions. Disconnect from local labor needs. Critics argue that the new rules overlook regional labor market demands. While national priorities may favor healthcare or skilled trades, local economies may need graduates in other fields. Lack of transparency. The government has not provided clear criteria for how programs were selected for the eligible list, leaving institutions and students uncertain. Reduced flexibility for students. Many students feel they are being forced to choose programs based on immigration policies rather than their personal or career goals. With these challenges in mind, what can affected students do to navigate these changes? What can affected students do? If you're concerned about these changes, here's how you can adapt. 1. Choose eligible programs. Focus on in-demand fields like nursing, engineering, computer science, or skilled trades. Before applying, confirm that your program is on the government's eligible list. 2. Consider university programs. Since university graduates remain unaffected by the new rules, choosing a university degree can provide more flexibility and security for PGWP eligibility. 3. Explore alternative immigration pathways. If a PGWP is no longer an option, consider these alternatives. Regional nomination programs that prioritize skilled workers in certain fields. Employer-specific work permits for candidates with job offers. Express entry, which may still be accessible based on qualifications and experience. 4. Stay updated. Immigration policies evolve frequently. Staying informed can help you anticipate changes and make proactive decisions. These steps can help individuals adapt, but the broader implications of these changes reach far beyond individual cases. Broader implications for Canadian immigration. These changes reflect a broader shift in Canada's immigration priorities. By tying work permits to labor market needs, the government aims to address workforce shortages and boost productivity. However, this policy raises critical questions. Can Canada balance national and regional labor market demands? Will limiting PGWP eligibility hurt its appeal to international students? How flexible will future adjustments be to accommodate changing economic needs? One notable concern is the potential ripple effect on Canada's global reputation. Canada has consistently marketed itself as a top destination for higher education due to its inclusive policies and straightforward pathways to residency. Restrictive changes to programs like the PGWP could push prospective students to competing countries such as Australia, the United Kingdom, or Germany, where immigration pathways may feel more accessible. For Canada to maintain its competitive edge, it will need to ensure policies remain attractive while addressing national labor priorities. Expanding the list of eligible programs and improving transparency will be crucial for the long-term success of these changes. As we've seen, the new PGWP rules represent a significant shift in Canada's approach to immigration and education. While these changes aim to manage population growth and fill labor gaps, they also bring challenges for students and institutions alike. Whether you're navigating these changes as a student or planning your future in Canada, staying informed and proactive is essential. Thank you for joining us on Canada Chronicles. If this video provided clarity and value, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to stay informed about Canada's immigration updates. Got questions or thoughts? Share them in the comments below, we'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay informed and take care.